Picture this, a recording studio somewhere far, far away.
Welcome to the Fantasy Zone. Get ready.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion. It is the 18th of June 2020, and I am bringing you a game which I promised you a while ago, actually. Remember when I said on my Castlevania review that I had a HD version to show you? Well, this is it. This is the HD version of Castlevania. Now, the only thing is you can only play this via the Simon, I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, the Simon NES emulator. I will try and provide download links for the HD pack because you need to combine this with a ROM, which I can't provide you with, but I can provide you with the link to where this game is anyway. And the rest of it, just read the instructions and figure it out. But you will need to download Simon as well, which if you would like a link to that, I will pop that in the description as well. So, isn't it great? I'm a big fan of Castlevania anyway, but this is just a pure fun game, and it's obviously a remaster of the original, and the textures, everything just gels so well. Anyway, before we crack on with the review, I just want to say sorry about the delay in getting a review out to you guys. I've actually not been very well since last Friday, quite severely actually. A really bad case of gastroenteritis, which is not pleasant. If you've ever experienced it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, I don't know what this is in pounds, guys, so you American, or if you don't work in our metric system, then I've lost over nearly a stone in weight in just under a week. So, let's just say that's not the best way to be losing weight at that speed. But today's been the first day I've actually felt a bit more like myself, so I thought I'd get on and get this review done because I've missed it. I've missed you guys. Nice to see all you new subscribers, by the way. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're enjoying what you have seen so far. Much more to come. In fact, the other day I did a review of God of War on the PlayStation 2, giving the channel its first PlayStation 2 game review, which weirdly is retro. Doesn't seem that way really, does it? But yeah, PlayStation 2 retro, there we are. So I'm pleased to announce I'm going to be adding PSP as well, which is the PlayStation Portable. So look out for that in the near future, because that's coming soon. Okay, so let's have a look under our normal criteria of the game and see what we can see. Now, I was contemplating doing the NES version, the proper NES version, up in the top left for you to have comparison with, but nah. I just thought it'd be nice for you to see this as it is. Now you can see here I'm using my stopwatch, which does stop time, which is great. Everything, if you're familiar with the original Castlevania on the NES, everything is the same except for the graphics and the sound. Now what they've done is quite clever because they've used the sound from the sound effects are straight from the game. But the music is done in OGG format, and it's like completely remixed. It's really, really nice. So we'll cover that shortly as well. But brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And the game plays just as well as you would expect. Not maybe better than you would expect, but really well done. And I'm actually not sure who the author is. So if you actually know who's done this remaster, please let me know, and I will credit them. I actually don't. I don't know. I did look. I've searched, but I can't find. So if anyone else can do a better job and find out who did this HD remaster, please let me know, and I'll pop it in the description. See, updated map screen. You've got updated graphics on the main character, which is absolutely brilliant. All the backdrops have been redone. Weapon drops. Here we go. I'm just going to shut up for a minute so you can hear this music, because this is actually from the original game. All the music's from the original game, but listen to this. So there you go, you'll pick it up as we go in the background anyway, but yeah, absolutely brilliant. I love the fact they've kept the original sound effects in. They've updated, obviously, it looks more like possibly something you get on the SNES. I mean, even the Amiga could have probably done this, which would be really nice considering the Amiga was 16-bit. So yeah, it should have done. And this actually reminds me more of how an Amiga version would have probably looked, which would have been really interesting if they'd done a Castlevania game on the Mi'kmaq. But there we go. So here we go. We're going through the second stage now, which is nice. Everything is as it should be. Obviously, you can see now that the scenery is much better. Everything's scaled up, which is really nice. Now you cannot play this on a genuine Nintendo, so don't try, because it won't work. It won't blow your NES up or anything, but it simply won't work. So if you've got a flash cart, don't bother trying this on an NES system, because it won't work. So just be pre-warned. God, those Medusa heads, they don't get any easier, do they? Anyway. So there, it's absolutely fantastic. I mean, I'm a big fan of the Castlevania games anyway. I still need to bring Castlevania 2 and 3 to the review channel, but I have not done it yet. I've got so many games to get through. I mean, I think we're probably going to be going through the next few years at this rate. We're already in the 400 mark of the videos so far. Even that itself makes my jaw drop. And subscribers are coming up nicely, so thank you very much for tuning in and enjoying the content. But yeah, I meant to do this ages ago. I don't know whether it must have slipped my mind, but I was trying to think of what to bring you guys for today's review, and I was like, yes, I remember. I promised that I would bring Castlevania HD for you guys to have a look at. And I hope what you're looking at is a bit of a treat, and it certainly is a feast for the eyes, especially if you've played the original. You know what the original looks like. Now, I love the original graphics and everything else, so don't get me wrong, but they've done a stunning job. Graphically, it's lovely. And everything's just... The animation quality is very good as well. Oops. Yeah, you can still die as easily, by the way. So yes, you are playing as Simon Belmont in this one, and you've got to climb the castle to defeat Dracula. So let's go on to the sound quality. Well, it's just fantastic. The clever thing, like I said before, they've used all the game sounds from the NES, and now they've incorporated this new OGG format soundtrack, which works very well. And it's nice because obviously a NES can never sound this good, and I'm a Nintendo fan, you know this. But if the NES could pump out sounds like this, I think it would have been a hands down winner in the console wars, really. But no, this is an OGG soundtrack that comes with the download, so don't worry about that. It's nothing extra you need to worry about. But it's amazing. They've remixed every track, but without making it too modern, if that makes sense. You still recognise all the tracks from all the levels. The only thing I've noticed is that it does seem to play them in a random order. Now, this one is the right track for this level, but if you noticed in level 1, the soundtrack was basically the remix of the intro, where you're standing outside the gate. For some reason, the level 1 music didn't trigger. It's there, because I have checked, but yeah, I don't know why it didn't trigger, but needless to say, it's there, so don't worry. Your favourite Castlevania tracks are all in place. Now, we're going through to another boss now. Now, if this is a Medusa head, you can see all the bosses have been redesigned as well, which is nice. So what we're going to try and do here is smack her in the face, burn her, and smack her in the face. There you go. If whipping snake women and burning them to death is your thing, then Castlevania HD Remix is for you. Anyway, the level design's very good. I keep saying this as if it's a new game. It's not. If you're not familiar with Castlevania, then obviously this might be the first time you've ever clapped eyes on it. So I guess from that perspective, even little Hunchbacks have had a remake. Great stuff. Controls are very simple: up, down, left, right, fire, and jump. Very, very simple, and it works really well. Oh, and to fire off your special weapon, it's up and fire at the same time. So that works incredibly well. Now, some of the weapons are a bit duff, by the way. Probably the best one is the time stop or the boomerang. I do like those. The only one I don't really like is the axe. I'm not a big fan of the sword either, to be fair. But anyway, let me see these little ravens trying to catch me. Just this soundtrack's ace. Really nice, heavy guitar sort of thing. Really nice. Anyway, playability, well, it's Castlevania, so it's playable through and through, from start to finish. A very enjoyable experience, and it will keep you coming back for more. So, oh God, talk of the axe, and I get it. Never mind. Replay factor, obviously a big point here. So you're gonna come back to it again and again. Now with this game, you can save states. So if you do need to, you can cheat and you can save the game before you know a harder area might be coming up. So you can have another crack at it again and again. That's the joy of this sort of thing, really, is that you can, if you need to, utilise save states. I don't particularly like doing that. This is the first game that I've actually noticed has got it. So, but I know a lot of emulation uses save states, which you can sort out and whatnot. But if you want the genuine experience, don't use them. Simple. So yeah, this is for the Mesen emulator. M-E-S-E-N. That's how you spell it. Age range for this game is, well, it's for the original. So I think this was a. I don't know. Did it even have an age rating back in the day? I can't even remember. But pretty much any, there's no blood, guts or gore in this game. It's all fantasy, so not a problem. I'd say probably about 5 years up would be perfectly adequate, as I wouldn't have been much older myself when I played this, I don't think. So there we go. It's a side-scrolling platformer, which I think you'll agree is probably the best sort of format for this. Now, I will be looking at more Castlevania games over the next few months, because I've got quite a few of them lined up ready to go. So I'm quite pleased about that. And it's one player. Now, the one thing I wanted to say to you guys about the channel is that I've started to think that maybe having the 10-minute videos was maybe just slightly too short. So I've extended them by 5 minutes to give you a 15-minute episode per time. Now, I'd like your feedback on that to let me know, is that too long, or is it actually just right? Should I do longer videos? I don't know. I don't want you guys to go, oh God, he's doing it. It's too long. I don't like sitting through this. I think episodes should be quite nice and short, so you can watch them on the go. You've got a 10-minute train journey, 15-minute train journey. There you go. You can watch an episode of the Retro Revival Show, not half an hour or 45 minutes or whatever. But let me know if that would be something that would interest you, maybe in the future. Maybe I could do extra long episodes or something like that, or maybe I could get the review out the way and then continue on with a bit of gameplay video and just have a bit of a natter in the. Oh, that was a bit bad, wasn't it? But yeah, your feedback is very valuable to me. I do listen and I do read all your comments. I do reply to all of your comments. So, I really enjoy receiving them as well. It's really nice to have some banter with like-minded folk who enjoy retro gaming as much as me. Now, it's really nice as well, because there's sometimes you guys find things out that I have struggled to find, or you've spotted something I haven't done in a game, and you've gone, oh, if you'd just gone over there, then you could have found it. In fact, thank you to one of my channel followers pointed out the other day a part of Shadow of the Beast 3 which I missed because I ran straight past it. So stuff like that is really nice. Let me know if you would like to see more of the cheat zone as well, where I go and hunt down some cheats and feed them to you via the Games Guru. So just let me know what you'd like to see. This is your channel as much as it is mine, and without you guys there wouldn't be much point in me doing this channel. So thank you for all your support and helping me grow it. But I am looking at ways to always keep it fresh and keep the content relevant and be able to do such and such and such and such, but I always like to get your opinion. Don't be shy about leaving comments, please do. Someone's always got to be first on the comments list, so it might as well be you. Hey, so there we are. But yeah, this has been Castlevania HD Remix on the Mesen emulator for NES games, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And this is probably, I think I got, I used to hate this one when I had my NES. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to see if I can finish this level before we go. But yeah, if you've never played Castlevania before, this is a good starting point. Even if you don't fancy the original, play this one. And I can't believe it. You know, they used to give me so many problems back when I was a kid with this game. I think I've reached Dracula once, but oh well. Always try and strike a pose at this point. It's always good fun. But yeah, that's it. That's it from me. Anyway, I'm going to leave this to play for a couple of minutes and, well, a few more seconds, whatever. But thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you, all of my subscribers. You guys are awesome. And I hope you remember to tick the little bell so you get notified of any new content immediately that comes to the channel. So thanks again for all your support. You guys rock. And I shall be back soon with another review. Now I'm feeling better. I hopefully get another one out to you in the next couple of days. Anyway, guys, you keep it easy and keep it easy. Take it easy. Keep it retro. And I will see you soon with a brand new review. You take it easy. And it's bye from me and bye for now.